Welcome to Affiliate Unlocked, the show where we pull back the curtain on the most profitable niches in digital marketing. I'm Alex.
And I'm Ben. Today, we're diving into a niche that is not just massive, but also what we call evergreen. It's always relevant. We're talking about the Diabetes Nutra niche.
Right.
And why it's a space affiliates can't afford to ignore.
That's right. The term gold mine gets thrown around a lot in this industry.
Oh, yeah.
But this one might actually live up to the name. Let's start with the sheer scale.
Okay.
Based on a fantastic guide we've been looking at from Affmaven, we're talking about a global audience of over 500 million people living with diabetes. 500 million.
Just let that sink in. These are people actively and often urgently searching for solutions, nutritional supplements, functional foods, digital apps to help them manage their health. The demand isn't something you have to create.
Right.
It's already there. The diabetes nutrition market alone is a $20 billion industry and growing.
Exactly. As an affiliate, your job is to be a bridge,
right?
Connecting that urgent demand to high-quality offers. And because the need is so strong, these offers convert well. We're talking payouts that can range from $40 to over $100 per sale, especially when you factor in upsells.
Okay, a huge audience and strong payouts. That's the hook. But let's get specific. Who exactly are we marketing to?
Good question.
If you try to talk to everyone, you talk to no one.
A great point. The data shows a very clear core demographic.
Okay.
The sweet spot is the 35 to 65 age group. And what's really fascinating is that for type 2 diabetes, there's a 2-to-1 female to male ratio. So your primary target is often a woman over 35 who is looking for help with managing her blood sugar, her weight, and her energy levels.
And that persona makes a lot of sense. She's often the chief health officer of her household. But the guide also points out an emerging trend. Prevention. This opens the door to targeting younger adults with offers focused on pre-diabetes and general wellness, which is a slightly different, softer marketing angle.
Now, the multi-million-dollar question. Where do we find these people online? Where is the traffic? The guide lays out a few key sources. You have giants like Adstera for massive global reach. Then you have platforms like Hilltop Ads and popads.net, which are famous for pop under and push traffic that's designed for quick, direct response conversions.
The one that really caught my eye, though, is TikTok. With 1.5 billion users, its potential is undeniable. We know short-form video is incredible for building trust and educating.
Totally.
But my alarm bells go off immediately. TikTok is notoriously strict with health-related content.
Oh, yeah.
That feels like walking on a tightrope over a canyon.
You've hit on the most critical point of this entire niche. Compliance. This is not a space for amateurs.
Right.
If you run an ad with a headline like "Cure your diabetes in a week," you're not just going to get your ad taken down, you're going to get your account banned. Full stop.
So how do you do it right?
The key is to master the art of compliant language. Instead of making a direct medical claim, you use phrases like helps support healthy blood sugar levels, or promotes general wellness. You're focusing on the benefits to their lifestyle, not claiming to treat or cure a disease. The FDA and ad platforms have very clear rules on this.
Okay, that makes sense. It's a game of words. And to figure out which words and images are working without getting banned, you'd have to see what the successful players are already doing.
And that brings us to what the guide calls the affiliate's secret weapon, a spy tool. It specifically highlights Adplexity Native. Think of it as a library of successful ads. You can search for diabetes, see the top performing creatives, the landing pages they link to, and analyze their entire funnel. You can literally download a landing page that's already proven to convert.
That's huge. You're not starting from scratch and burning cash on testing.
Exactly.
You're starting with a proven blueprint. The guide even includes discount codes for tools like Adplexity and traffic sources like Hilltop Ads, which helps lower that barrier to entry.
So let's wrap this into a quick start checklist. Step 1, pick a reputable affiliate network known for quality Nutra offers like Crack Revenue or Ad Combo. Step 2, choose your traffic source. Maybe start with Hilltop ads for direct response, or carefully test the waters on TikTok with a compliant educational video.
Step 3, use a spy tool like Adplexity to model your ads and funnels. Step 4, and this is the big one.
Yeah?
Craft your ads with benefit-driven, compliant language. And finally, step 5, track every click and conversion, optimize your campaigns, and scale what works.
It sounds simple, but mastering that compliance piece is what separates the pros from the people who get their accounts banned in a week. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme.
No.
This is a business that requires strategy and respect for the audience.
But if you approach it the right way, the Diabetes Nutra niche is truly future-proof. The demand is real, it's growing, and you have the opportunity to connect people with products that could genuinely help them.
Well said. It's a powerful combination of profit and purpose if handled correctly. Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. In a health niche as sensitive as diabetes, where does an affiliate marketer's responsibility lie in balancing the drive for high commissions with the ethical duty to provide real value and avoid exploiting a vulnerable audience?